Alright guys, so in this video I'm going to show you the main stuff for our AP exam. This is just the gist, but I'll go over it in very detailed work here in just a second. So our test is May 14th at 3 p.m. You have to start at that time. It's recommended you get there 30 minutes early. Make sure you clear your schedule so you can have that. You need to go to My College Board, make sure you have all your pertinent information updated. I'd recommend using a desktop, which I'll show you why. I recommend typing and then pasting that onto the College Board site, which you'll have to practice, or uploading a Word document or something like that. You will have to disable Grammarly, so if you have that, you may want to start now to test this out. I'd recommend using Chrome. I'm going to show you all this I'm going to go over in this video. You need to really organize your work. Manage time is really important. And then when you're taking the test, don't search or consult anyone else. Have integrity, do your best, see if you can show what you have learned during the year. So here's what we'll be going over. So our testing guide, again, this is in OneNote so you can check it out. The first thing, on the AP exam day, you'll get it 2 days before. So you'll have your AP ID, and you'll get an email of that. If not, you can also access it here, but you have to make sure you can log in, so make sure you do that. So that'll be really important. Make sure you've updated your myapcollegeboard.org stuff. Again, here's our date, May 14th at 3 p.m. All right. You can take another day. I would highly not recommend that because on the makeup day, if there's any tech issues, there's nothing they can do to help you. If you have tech issues in June, too bad. So really make sure to take it on the May 14th day. Here it does say if you can't test on the date, just don't use your e-ticket and you'll get a different one for the makeup exam. The June exam, so June 2nd at 1 p.m. Again, there's no makeup to that one. Hopefully we don't have to have anyone to do that, but we'll find out. But that's that date for that one. There's 3 options for the test. The first one is copy and paste a typed response. So you can open up a Word file, Google Doc, OneNote, anything that you want, and then copy and paste that. You will need your AP ID at the top of that, but you can copy and paste it. They have some great examples to do side by side. So on one screen, you could have something like this. So here's the AP question in one screen, and then you could have your work that you're typing in on the other one. So I think that would be a great example of how to do that. Internet Explorer will not work, so you'll have to work on making sure you're updated. So that's what this week is for. You guys are gonna have to show me that you're able to submit a practice response. Right? You can submit a document, so you could just save it as that document and upload that document. But again, these are the only types that will work. You can do a photo as well. I don't think that's going to be the best because you'll have handwriting issues, and then iPhones, you'll have to do a workaround to get the right type of file. But you can practice that. So figure out if you really want to do this approach, that's fine, but make sure you practice it on the AP site that will be the assignment after this to make sure you can do that. If you have accommodations, make sure you reach out to Ms. Stinger or your counselor to get those accommodations. Here's the makeup exam. Pretty much reach out to me if you're not going to do that makeup exam, and or the first exam, we can be able to talk about it. So this is what you need to do before this. You should be getting emails, especially May 4th. You guys, that's today. You'll be able to do that demo. So make sure you can log in, check your tech, see that you're prepared, whether you do it on your phone or desktop, iPad. Make sure you have picked your device and it's ready to go. And then you'll be able to practice that starting today. Again, review your information. It's really important you update your information. We've already sent that out, but make sure you get that figured out. On the day of the test, you do not need the lockdown browser. So that is a change I had told you at the beginning. I thought you did. You do not need the lockdown browser. If you have Grammarly, you have to remove that, or some other type things like that, some plugins you may have to remove to be able to test. Now, you can have multiple devices out, but you cannot access the test on both. So let's say you access the device on your phone, but then you are typing in on a desktop, that's okay, but you cannot access the test on your phone and access it on the desktop. It's one or the other. You can have multiple devices out, that's okay, but you can only log in to College Board on one of them. They really recommend autosave, so you won't even be able to type in on the College Board website. You have to copy and paste or upload a document. The reason is because if you lose all your work in a text box, it just goes away. There's no saving. So they took that feature away, so you would have to have a feature with autosave to reduce the amount of tech issues. So make sure you set up autosave. Again, all during the weeks. The next 2 weeks, let me know if you have any issues. I'll show you a demo at the end of this video, how to do that. Again, check your tech, practice handwriting. Most of you do a good job, but we'll be practicing that. We'll practice submitting that. Here's the website, but I'll link that in Canvas. So you'll need your exam ticket. There's an AP checklist that I'll upload. So here's some things that you may need. You can have other resources, right? Anything that we've done during the year, you can have. If you don't have a printer, send me a message so I can print those and possibly either just drop them off at your house or mail them to you. But make sure if you want to succeed, reach out and work for that so we can help. What you need, the formula chart, again, that's on Canvas, and a calculator you can use. I don't know if they're going to even have us use one. I would doubt it, but it is permitted. I'll be sending notes. I have the first set of my notes this week already in Canvas. And then I will also have, so here is, if you clicked here, here's the first set of kinematics. So you can click there, and then I would recommend printing this out. Okay? So that way you have everything that you need to know about kinematics, and I'll keep adding one each day to help you guys out. Now, when you take the test, don't do internet searches, right? Have integrity, do the right thing, do your best. Don't talk with friends because they're going to have software, they're going to have things that can detect that. So just do your best. It's really probably not going to help you anyways. I bet the questions have been written, so they're not going to help. And if you talk to friends, and then you guys make your responses too close together, even just by talking, you will get cheating. I would much rather have a failed test, but have my integrity than a passed test that ends up being invalidated and then I'm labeled as a cheater. Okay? May 4th is when you can practice, so you can start now. This is our test, right? So 30 minutes before, you need to log in and practice this. The test is 25 minutes on the first question, then 5 minutes to respond, then 15 minutes and 5 minutes after that. Right? One big thing is, here it says do not refresh. I think that's important once you're doing that. So you fall out. You'll see a timer, which is really nice. They have big to help you. Order everything. Remember, A, B, C. Make sure it looks really nice and neat so they can tell what they're grading. Again, up at the top, you need your initials and your AP ID. But again, you'll see that in your example so you can practice. You cannot move on from question 1 to see question 2. You have to do question 2 under the allotted time, submit. Once that time is over, then you can start question number 2. Really manage your time. If you see red, this is a huge thing. Red means stop. Don't work anymore. Submit your answer because, as you can see somewhere it's on here, if you do not click the submit before the timer runs out, it's too late. A second too late, you will get a 0. So if you see red, stop. You have 5 minutes to submit your answer. So make sure that you see red, stop, submit your answer. It's okay to start on the next question while it's still updating, but once you've submitted that and it says uploading in process, you're good to go, moving on. If you have any issues, you can get back into that, continue with the exam. Here it is. If you feel like you've had an issue while taking the test, something happens at home, you can request another testing day. So that's something that you can do there. Just make sure to follow the directions that they have there. I think that's our last slide. Check your technology. Really make sure that your technology is working. Your last assignment for this week and really for the entire year, is that you can show me that you have submitted a response. And if you don't update this, you will not be able to submit a response. Feel free, please reach out if you have any issues. Now you'll watch one more video after this that will show you how to submit a response. Good luck. You guys got it.